Alright guys, the Real MacGyver here doing a video for you guys on the Samba. Before I go through this real quick, I just want to say that, you know, those of you that post pictures and everything, I got to give you guys kudos. Awesome job. It's tough to do that. I have very little time to get out here and, you know, to get out a camera and start doing that. I can do it all. I'm techie. I can handle it. It's just a matter of having the time to do it, and I haven't been very good about it. So I know a lot of you guys are great. It's awesome. Great job. Keep it up. It's really good. Give you guys a quick walkthrough of where I'm at with the bus. So let me just kind of turn this around here. I am making progress. It's been a lot of work, you know. My main area, if you guys remember, that I had problems with all of the lower window, you know, metal pieces were just rotted. I mean, just holes in them, just terrible. And I've gone through now everything as far as windows go, except for my two front doors and the very front nose for windows. And the method that I've done, if you didn't see the picture, is I basically took, sorry about the video camera pan in there, I took a cutting wheel and I cut a slit, basically an opening along the bottom edge just underneath the metal. I slid in a 16 gauge metal. I cleaned the hell out of it as much as I could first, you know. Welded it through the holes, filled some of the holes, grinding and everything else, and then eventually I was using some fiberglass Bondo. What I've been using mainly, if I can see if I have it here, this is kind of, and I know guys, some of you will come in and comment, oh, you don't use that stuff, it's terrible, you know, whatever. I use it. I don't use it half-inch thick. I'm using it, you know, probably like a 1/16 or an 1/8 inch thick, and it has to be used. I don't see any other way around it. Well, there's other ways around it. I'm not willing to put in the time. Anyhow, what I like about this, although it's not as easy to work with as regular Bondo, but it does harden a lot better, and I don't believe it's as absorbent. So, whatever. It's mainly what I've been using. I did, for those of you that commented on my, whatchamacallit, the liquid nail stuff, I did get some seam sealer to make some of you guys happy out there. It's not open yet, but alright. Oh, the one thing I wanted to say, and by the way, this sealing, pain in the ass, totally, every bit of it, sucks. Nothing fun about it. This is really, really cool. This, oh man, I need a light out here. I don't know if it might take me too long to, but this is what I want to show you. I'm sorry about the video pan, and again, I'm doing this all by myself. This, guys, right here, check that out. It's called Lagoon. And I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna find my piece here. Alright, that is Lagoon, okay? Some light. Okay, that's what it is right there. And inside the bus engine compartment, I still have some original paint, which, you know, is really in good shape. It's too bad the rest of the bus wasn't this good. And I just want to show you, I'm going to set this. I'm just going to kind of set this here like that. Well, I should try to get the same angle. I can't get the same angle on it. It's really hard to see it on the camera, but I'm telling you guys, it's as close as I can see to anything. Maybe on the, I'm going to try to edit this so I don't make you guys sick. I put it right up against the ceiling so you're getting the same angle in the frame. All right, it's not perfect, but damn, is it close. And I like it. So I've been using that. I couldn't find a white that I was extremely happy with, but I did find on the same Rust-Oleum brand a ivory silk, which I like. Goes together good. You can kind of see what it's going to look like here. So that's what I've been going with, you know, on the inside. Floor still has to be done. You can see I've been OSPOing this and still got some little work to do. Battery, the spare tire has got some rot holes in it. So these areas fixed. This one had huge holes in it here. Working on getting the front door opening, and then of course, you know, my ugliest of the ugly. So I got the piece from one of the guys on the Samba. It's still sitting here. It's going to be my last project to do. Back hatch door pretty much done. It's in primer and semi-painted. Slider, same thing. Again, big holes through here. Got that fixed. Nose ugly. The front door, guys, if you have any advice, I'm open to suggestions, but I'm going to try to fix this. I mean, I know I can probably get other doors. I'm just trying to keep this price of everything down. Engine hatch is primed. That had some rot in it too. Just look at this one right here. Ouch, crazy. All right, so I want to just quick questions. What did I want to ask you guys? I want to say, all right, on the headliner, I don't know. Anyone? I know I've read a lot of threads on it. It sounds like it's not a fun thing to do. It sounds like it's not really for the novice, although I know some people have done it. I don't really want to pay $250, $300 for a headliner just to screw it up. I'll be really PO'd about it. But seals. Anyone got anything recent that you've got? I need everything. I've ripped everything out. Everything. I've actually saved the one for here, but I want all new. Kick plate. I think I've read a couple of threads recently on the kick plate. I think that's going to be okay. I have the engine out as you saw before. I have a 2-liter automatic. By the way, there's the 1979, which is just sitting. Eventually I'll get to that. And that has, the engine is out. It's all ripped apart, but it has, I think it's just an aftermarket AC. And man, it's hot out here today. The engine's in pieces in the back cargo area. Parts, everything. And it's rusty, but I hate to say it, but I think this one might be in better shape than the other one. Although I'm sure there's going to be some rot in the same areas where the seals are all cracking. Nasty. I should get a cover over it. But eventually we'll work on that one too. Alright, here's what I have to do still. I showed you everything except for this area here. I've been putting this off also. Back corner, the infamous battery tray rot. I'm going to probably get a piece. I don't know. There's a couple. I've been waiting to go by a salvage area to just cut some pieces out of some buses. There's a couple in the area that I know have probably what I need, although I don't know how good a shape it's going to be in. Or I could buy the piece. It's not that expensive to buy either. So eventually I'm going to tackle that. It will get new metal. Area that I don't see anything for as far as buying new is this. I mean, this area here is just shot. It must have been hit. It's got a big crease here. I've been trying to just stop the rust. I can probably redo that with some metal, not too hard. It's just straight, not that difficult. These areas here, I don't know if anyone knows why these rust out, and if there's anything you can do when you fix them to prevent it from happening again. I'd love to know, because it's very common. There must be a reason. I don't know. But some of the buses I've seen have a hole right here, and I'm curious to know if that hole needs to be there before I just metal it in. I can't imagine why there needs to be a hole. And it seems like some I saw the hole over here, others I saw the hole over there, and I don't really know if the hole needs to be there, if it's the way it was, or maybe certain years. I don't know. This is the 77, if I didn't say that already. A little bit of rot on this one, but really this one is actually in pretty good shape. I got some around the side marker, but I think I can fix that, and I'll get some metal behind those. It's not that big of a deal. These areas on the frame where the nut for the bumper, it's kind of just rotted away. I guess I'll just have to find the right spot to put it and then tack it down, clean it up maybe. I don't know. Something like that. I would love to know if anyone has suggestions. I do want to paint all in the engine compartment area. I think it's foolish not to at this point, but what I have to do is I have to prep it for paint. And I mean, I have a pressure washer. I think I'll start with that. I'm thinking that maybe sandblasting, although that might be a bad idea. But anything you could tell me to prep in here would be good for me. I would love it. Areas where, I mean, up in there, the vent areas, I'm just not even really sure how I'm going to get all in there. But I can tell you, from the factory, there wasn't a whole lot of paint in there. In fact, in the whole bus on the inside, a lot of it looked like it was just oversprayed, not really painted at all, which is probably why they rotted so bad. So, yeah, guys, I think that's it. I don't want to make this video very long, and I probably made it longer than I wanted to anyhow. Oh, here's what I want to ask right here. I had a lot of rot here on both sides, and some of the rot I know is down in between these two, this hanging bracket and the metal itself. I was thinking about drilling and pulling it off and fixing it and putting it back on. Seems like a lot of work. What I thought I would do is, once I have everything where I like it, and you guys give me some feedback on this. I was thinking about putting a seam seal on this crack, so it would stay flexible. I even was contemplating taking the piece and just permanently welding it and kind of making it look like this profile, because really, what do you need that opening under here for when I don't have a slider over here? So, but I don't know, that's maybe a bad idea too. But any advice on that, it would be good. I'm just afraid that the water is going to go down in here. I know there's a seal that goes up in the piece that comes on here. I know there's a name for that, but I don't know what it is. And I'm going to start getting water in there, and then I'm just going to be right back to where I started, and I can't have that. So any advice there would be much, much appreciated. And guys, I think that's about it. I'll try to take more pictures and post on here, but it's really tough. So thank you. See you.